Let's go now, students. Now today our topic is electrical capacitance. Electrical capacitance, it is the measure of the ability of a conductor to store the electric charge. For example, suppose this is a conductor and this conductor is given charge from the outside. Let it be the Q. So when we give the charge to this conductor, then simultaneously the potential difference on it also changes. So whatever the charge given is directly proportional to the V. So here when we eliminate this C, then that is C is called capacitance. So this Q is equal to CB or C is equal to Q by V. So this C, that is called the capacitance. The capacitance of the capacitor is said to be 1 farad if the 1 coulomb of charge raises the potential of 1 volt. So 1 volt here, C is equal to Q by V. Its unit is coulomb and this unit is volt. So this is the coulomb per volt and that is written as farad. Its SI unit is farad. So 1 farad is equal to 1 coulomb per volt. And if you find its dimensions, the dimensions can be found out by using the dimensions of the charge and potential. That will be the m-1 L-2 t to the power 4 A2. Now here C is equal to Q by V. But I am going to our next topic is, suppose I want to find the capacitance of an isolated spherical conductor. Isolated spherical conductor, let us suppose this is the conductor, let its radius be small r and charge is given to it is Q. Now my problem is I have to find out what its capacitance. C. We know Q is equal to CB. Then what is the potential at the surface of the spherical conductor? The potential at the spherical conductor is V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. When I am putting the value is here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. This Q cancel. Then what will be the C is equal to 4 pi epsilon naught R. This is the capacitance of an isolated sphere and the C is proportional to the R. This is for this one conductor, single conductor. But sir, when I am taking next is capacitor. Capacitor means capacitor is a device to store electric charge and hence the electrical energy. The electrical energy means here in place of the single conductor I am using the 2. This is the symbol of the capacitor. Both are identical of same length. If it is variable capacitor, then we will put mark here. This is the variable capacitor. Otherwise this is the ordinary capacitor. The main thing is here the capacitor. The capacitor to store electric charge. Now these capacitors, they are combination of the capacitor in 2 ways. First, suppose they are connected in series. Now look here in figure. This is the first capacitor of capacitance C1, second C2 and third is C3. These 3 are connected in series one by one. Now here let us suppose the charge Q is given to the first plate of the first capacitor. Then due to induction, negative charge will be induced on the inner side of the first capacitor and positive charge on the outside. That outside will transfer to the first plate of the second capacitor. Again the same, due to induction, here the negative charge and outside positive charge that will transfer to the third capacitor, likewise and so on. So here for first capacitor, here charge is, let us suppose charge is Q. This charge Q will be the same for all these 3. but where the capacitances are different, therefore the potential will be the different, and let the potential be V1, V2 and V3. Now here, this is the, for first capacitor, if suppose we know the formula Q is equal to CV, so what will be the V1? V is equal to Q by C. So for first capacitor, Q is Q, C is C1. So this is the, for first PD across C1, that will be the Q by C1. For the second, V2, Q by C2, and V3, Q by C3. So what is here the total potential difference? V1 plus V2 plus V3 is equal to V. I am putting these values here, V is equal to this, taking Q common. Now here V equivalent, for the equivalent capacitance, V is equal to Q by C. See, this C is equivalent capacitance. Q cut out. So you will get the expression 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. In this way, when the three capacitors, they are connected in series, then the equivalent capacitance will be 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Now, let's case the second case, connection in parallel. Suppose three capacitors of capacitances C1, C2, C3 are connected in parallel across potential difference V. Now your situation is totally different. First C1, C2, C3. Now here the charge. Let us suppose the starting charge is Q. Then this charge Q is divided into three branches. Let us suppose here is the Q1, here Q2, here Q3. But all these capacitors, they are connected between the same 2 points. Therefore the potential difference will be the same. So here V is same. Our formula is Q is equal to CB. So for first, let us suppose the charge is Q1. The Q1 should be equal to C1B. Second, Q2 is equal to C2B. And Q3 is equal to C3B. Then the total charge will be Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. When adding, then Q is equal to this. For equivalent capacitance, again Q is equal to CV. So here I put the value here, Q is equal to CB. Then this V and V cut out, we will get C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So in this way, in the series, our formula 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3, and parallel 1 by C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. So any question comes out, then we can apply the formula. Now here, what is the principle behind the parallel plate capacitor? That is the important. Now why we are using the two plates instead of the one plate? That is the question. Now here, what is the capacitor again? It consists of the two parallel plates, conducting plates, and they are separated by the small distance. And why they are doing? To store the electric charge and electrical energy. Now let us suppose this is the first case. Here is the first conductor A, given the charge. So here this charge is Q. Now what we are doing, we are bringing another uncharged plate. This plate has no charge. Now I am bringing this B nearer to this. Then what will happen? When we bring uncharged conducting plate B near to the positively charged conducting plate A, due to the induction, negative charge is induced on the innermost face of the B and positive charge on its outer face. Now here, in second diagram, here on inner side, what is the charge produced here? Negative. And on outer side, positive. Which phenomena? That is the induction. Now what will happen now? Due to this negative, potential between A and B decrease, and hence capacitance will increase. But due to this positive charge, again this potential difference slightly increase. It means that we cannot increase the capacitance up to certain limit. To increase the C, we have the two options. Either I have to increase Q, or we have to decrease V. So here what is happening here? So due to this negative, potential is decreased, and due to positive, potential is increased. Now if I remove this one charge, positive charge, due to which potential is going to increase, then what I am doing here, next case I have connected it to the earth. Second plate is connected to the earth. Then what will happen? The total positive charge that goes to the earth, and thus there is net negative charge is left on the inner face of the plate B, and this decreases the potential difference between these two plates, and hence the capacitance is increased. So this is the principle behind the parallel plate capacitor. Now next derivation is, how will you find the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor? Now look here, these are the two plates. First plate given the charge Q, let the surface charge density is sigma, and D is the distance between the plates of the parallel plate capacitor. A is the area, and charge is given here Q. Due to induction, again the minus Q will be here, the second plate gets earthed. We know the electric field between these two plates when the potential difference is V and separated by the D, E is equal to V by D. And also by Gauss's theorem, between the two plates, E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. And this sigma is charge per unit area. That is called surface charge density. This sigma, I have put here the value sigma is equal to Q by A, then it will be the Q by A epsilon naught. Now what? This is also the electric field between the two plates. This is the electric field in terms of the potential difference. Equating these two, B by D is equal to this. Now let us suppose its capacitance is C. C is the capacitance. Then Q is equal to CB. I have replaced Q. Either the Q is equal to CB or V is equal to Q by C. Here I have replaced Q, CB. V cancel out. Then we get C is equal to epsilon naught A by D. This A is the area of the plate, each plate. D is the distance. And epsilon naught, permittivity of free space. So in this way, this is the required expression for the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor filled with air. This may also written as C here, because here nothing is there, only the air is there. Now from this formula, C is directly proportional to area, C is inversely proportional to D, and third, if suppose any dielectric medium is placed between its plates, then the C is proportional to K. Now let us suppose here when the air is there, then C air formula is epsilon naught A by D. Now when medium is placed, then it will be epsilon A by D, because the area and D is same. This epsilon can be written as K epsilon naught A by D. So when we divide these two, C medium by C naught, so this C medium by C naught, then epsilon naught A, epsilon naught D cancel out, only left is K. So we get K is equal to Cm by C naught. So this is the required expression for the dielectric constant. The dielectric constant is defined as the capacitance of the capacitor filled with dielectric medium to the capacitance of the same capacitor having the same distance and same area in air. So this is how the question comes. Write the three methods to increase the capacitance of the capacitor by A, by D, by putting some dielectric constant. Now let us solve this problem. Here I have the two problems. First, A point is this and this is B point. Between them, here 2 microfarad, 4 microfarad, 3 and 4 microfarad and 3 microfarad. 5 capacitors are connected here, and our question is to find the equivalent capacitance between A and B. A and B. Now look here. If I see this my figure, first capacitor 2 microfarad and 4 microfarad. These two are connected in parallel. And we know in parallel formula is C1 plus C2. So your answer will be the 6 microfarad. Means your diagram will be changed like this. This is 6 microfarad. This is already 3 microfarad. This is 4 microfarad. And this is 3 microfarad. Now, our diagram change. Now again, 6 microfarad and 3 microfarad are in series. So what will be the formula? 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3. So your answer will be 2 plus 1 by 6, that is 1 by 2, so that is 2 microfarad. Means our diagram now change. This is 2, this is 4, and this is 2, 4, and 3 microfarad. Now here. Now again, 2 and 4 are in parallel. The parallel, your formula is C1 plus C2 is equal to 6 microfarad. It means that here is 6 microfarad and here 3 microfarad, and this is A, this is B. Now this is our final diagram. Now 6 and 3, they are again in series. So in series, what is the formula? 1 by C is equal to 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3. So your answer is 1 by 2. So what will be the C? It means that between A and B, equivalent capacitance is 2 microfarad. Clear? Second question. Now in second question, here is the point A is given, here is point B is given, here nothing. 2, 2, 2, 2. Now this question, if suppose I am slightly changing the figure, first point A, this is the second point B. This first capacitor 2 microfarad is connected between the A and B, right? Let us suppose I am changing the digit 2, 3, 4 and 6 microfarad. The first 2 microfarad is connected between A and B. Now here, now look here, this 6 microfarad is connecting between B and second end is A. Means again, this is the 6 microfarad. This number is over. Now third one, 4 microfarad, it is connected between B and second is connecting to A. This is over. Now last 3 microfarad between A and second plate is connected between B. Now look here, this figure, these are the 4 capacitances. Now here they have been changed. Now look here, all the first plate, they are connected to the first point. Second plate are connected to the second point. These 4 capacitors, they are connected in parallel. So what will be your formula? C is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C4. So when you are putting the value, 6 plus 2, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 3, 15. So your answer will be the 15 microfarad. So in this way, this was the first problem. This is the second problem. So this is the first problem we have solved. This is the second problem. So in this way, we have studied about what is the capacitance. Capacitance of an isolated sphere. What is the equivalent expression for the capacitance when connected in the parallel and series? And how will you find the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor? And very important, that is what is the principle behind the parallel plate capacitor? Thank you.